Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. A lot of you already know how healthy chia seeds are, and a lot of you have already made it a part of your healthy diet. But if you are bored of the healthy chia seed water and want to try something different, then this video is made just for you. You will learn about 4 different recipes using chia seed that are extremely healthy and at the same time very tasty. You can try them over the weekends and even serve them to your guests. So without any delay, let's begin. So the first recipe is this delicious and filling smoothie bowl that is the perfect breakfast for the lazy weekends. For this recipe, the only prep that's needed is chopping up some frozen banana. You can chop them before freezing to reduce any extra work, and also frozen banana makes it very tasty and smooth. So next I added the chopped bananas in a blending jar. I also added some frozen cranberry to this. You can use any fruit, but make sure you are adding something that will add a little extra color. And then I added 2 teaspoons of chia seed. And finally I added some milk to this. And next I just blended it up. It does not take long, just 1 or 2 minutes give a really good smoothie. This is how it looks like when poured in a bowl. Trust me guys, I can have it every day for breakfast. It looks delicious, it's so tempting and so beautiful to look at. And then as toppings, I added a little extra chia seed, some of the frozen berries, some muesli and some sliced fresh banana. And here the most perfect bowl of breakfast is ready, which is loaded with the goodness of chia seed. So the next recipe is the traditional uttapam with a chia seed twist to that. So for the uttapam, I started off by prepping the vegetables. I chopped up some carrot, some French beans and some capsicum. I chopped them into really tiny bite-sized pieces. And I also made some chia seed powder to make it. Just add it in a small blending jar, the spice jar, and blitz it up for 45 seconds to 1 minute. It gives a really nice chia seed powder that you can add in any kind of batter or any kind of roti that you are making. Now to make the batter for uttapam, I added 1 cup of rava, and to that I added 2 tablespoons of the chia seed powder that I made. And then I mix these two things up well together before adding the liquid ingredient. Now for the liquid, I used some buttermilk. This is homemade buttermilk. I mixed all the things together and allowed the batter to rest for 10 minutes. And this is how it looks like after 10 minutes. It thickens up a lot as both the rava and the chia seed absorbs the water. So I added some extra water to this and gave it one final stir before adding the salt and pepper. So in this batter you can add some masala if you want to, but I just don't want to make it very complicated, and I just added some salt and pepper. And to this I added the vegetables, mixed everything together, and yeah, the batter gets ready. So next I added some oil to a pan and spread it evenly. And once it was ready, I added 1 ladle full of the batter and just spread it a little to make it round and even. You just don't have to be very perfect with it. That is something that I really love with this kind of dishes. And once it was set a little bit, after 1 or 2 minutes, I added a lid to this and allowed it to cook for 6 minutes. So after 6 minutes, this is how it will look like. The top of the uttapam will also be set, and then I just flipped it and allowed the other side to cook for some time. The other side does not take long to cook, so within 1 or 2 minutes it will have that beautiful golden brown color, and that is when your very healthy breakfast will be ready. It's very savory, even kids will love this, and this is an amazing way of adding chia seed along with a lot of vegetable in your diet. The third recipe is my personal favorite, and I know a lot of you will love this. So this is a very healthy chicken pakora made with chicken breast pieces along with a chia seed crust. So I sliced up one chicken breast piece into really small bite-sized pieces. This ensures that it cooks really well even in less oil. I used the other two breast pieces for making steak, which turned out really well. So do let me know if you want to know about that recipe. I would love to share that with you guys. So yeah, once it's ready, I just marinated it well with 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Now I love to marinate it overnight, that's what I did, but if you are in a rush, you can marinate it for 30 minutes also, it won't be a problem. So this is how it looks like the next day. The chicken is ready and now it's time to make the batter. So for the wet coating that goes first, I am using 2 eggs. And I added a little salt to this and beat it up really well. Now for the crust, I started off by adding 4 tablespoons of rawa. And to this I added 2 tablespoons of the chia seed powder. So this is basically the same chia seed powder that I used while making the uttapam. And finally I added 2 tablespoons of oat flour. If you don't have oat flour at home, just add 1 tablespoon of rawa and 1 tablespoon of chia seed. And then to this I added some salt and pepper. I am using white pepper for this crust. I bought it a few days ago and this really adds a lot of flavor. And I mixed everything together nicely and evenly before coating the chickens with them. So while my oil was heating in a pan, I started coating the chicken pieces. So I first dropped it in the egg mixture, made sure that the chicken piece is nicely coated with the egg, and then picked it up and then added it to the crust mixture. So here I am making sure that the piece is entirely covered with this dry crust mixture, because otherwise it will probably get a little soggy. And when the oil is heated up, I just added the crust covered chicken pieces to this. So as you can see, I have not added a lot of oil to deep fry the chicken pieces. I have added enough to shallow fry them, and trust me, the chicken pakoras turn out to be very crispy, very well cooked. So you don't need a lot of oil. You can also do this in an air fryer, or you can also bake it, but I don't have them and this works just fine. So yeah, just make sure that you are cooking it in low flame, and when one of the sides turn brown, just flip it to the other side. Because the pieces are really thin, it cooks in very less time, and once both the sides are golden, crusty, crispy, just pick them up in a plate and your beautiful, beautiful chicken snack recipe is ready. Now let's end this video on a very sweet note, and nothing can beat a beautiful chia mango coconut pudding. So for this, the first thing that you need to do is blend up some mango. I am using some freshly chopped mango over here, but frozen mangoes taste even better. So I added some mango. I actually stored it in the fridge for 1 hour before blending it up, because I kind of love that chilled mango smoothie kind of thing. I love mango, guys, and I'm so sad that the mango season is getting over. So I'm kind of trying to have as many mangoes in as many ways as possible right now. So to this I also added a little water, because otherwise it becomes very, very thick. And then I blended it up for some time to get a beautiful mango smoothie or thick shake kind of thing. And yeah, the mango pulp is ready. This is basically the only hard work that you need to do for this recipe. So I took the mango pulp in one bowl, and in another bowl I added some coconut milk. You can also use normal milk if you want to, but I think the combination of mango, coconut milk and chia seed really goes well together. Now to each of these bowls, I am adding 2 teaspoons of chia seed. So I mixed the chia seed well in both the bowls and allowed them to rest for 30 minutes in the refrigerator. And this is how it looks like after 30 minutes. Both the mixtures thicken up and the chia seed integrates really well, and it's time to assemble the dessert. Now for assembling, I just added a lot of layer. So the first layer was the coconut mixture and then the mango and so on. I kept doing that till the glass was full. This is such an easy recipe. You don't have to bake anything, you don't have to measure a lot of things. So even if you are feeling very lazy and you're craving for some dessert, this is the perfect choice for you. And also it looks very fancy, it gives a very restaurant kind of vibe. So yeah, that's it for today's video guys. I hope you have enjoyed the recipes. Do let me know in the comment section below which one recipe are you going to try first. I will be back with a new video super soon. Till then, take care and bye bye.